on the show, and it's coming up next. Austin Gomber, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate here is Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Here's Colton Wong now. Fly ball right down the line in left. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Now at the plate, Narvaez, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
And stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Vogelbach is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this one at 248, 6 home runs and 19 driven in. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing doing in the Colorado first. We'll go to the second from Denver. No score on the show. As we begin the second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Now the 1-0. A little bouncer. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Three and one now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Tapia. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 6 home runs and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Daniel Vogelback's next. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Two balls and a strike. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So here is Avisail Garcia as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Tapia into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Brandon Woodruff. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In is Christian Yelich. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
High pop-up. Fuentes just to the left of the mound. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 4 and the Rockies 0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Charlie Blackmon, and they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch as he'll take a look at ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. McKinney's there for it. 1 out.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Raimel Tapia is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 5 homers and 30 RBIs. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And now a pitch on the way. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Colton Wong. Now here's the first offering.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. Digging hard. He's headed for 3rd. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 3rd with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
So now to the plate, Narvaez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tapia has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with one out in the inning now. Now a man at third with one away, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Brewers lead this one 5-0.
Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Way to go for the Rockies. The catcher, number 3.
First offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, McMahon is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, you have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Stepping in now, Austin Gomber, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now back, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Digging in next, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-1, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now to the plate, Daniel Vogelback, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Number 3 has a play. 1 down.
Now back.
So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Now into the box, Billy McKinney tripled and later scored first time around. Pitch on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the shortstop, Garcia.
Next, here is Avisail Garcia, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
McMahon will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J. Throw.
The pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw won't get him.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Chris Owings will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So 2 down and a runner at first, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Owings, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
The 0-2 home. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in once again is number 3. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And this will be fouled away.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking to leave him loaded. Too high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. McKinney is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Chris Owings will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
The pitcher, number 53.
Here it comes.
Brandon Woodruff.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's cool.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
A bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to hit is Colton Wong. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. This is flared out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Ryan McMahon.
First pitch on the way. Ryan McMahon started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Jonathan Daza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the first pitch. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. McMahon on at first, nobody out. Skied into very shallow right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
Striding in is Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
Number 25.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Vogelback is under it. 2 gone.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman, Chris Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Now here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-2. Ulysses Chassin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So now here is Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last debut.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope. Holding.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McMahon has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6,
Lorenzo Cain will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And now the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. They're still out in front, 5-2. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing by Blackman, and it's hammered to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That's inside. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Three and 1 to the Rockies left fielder.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. That's popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Josh Fuentes.
And now in the box, Josh Fuentes. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Behind 0-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Josh Fuentes goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Drew Rasmussen, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Standing in now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Rockies 3. Stepping up is Daniel Vogelback. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
2 strikes.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, left field, Billy McKinney.
Digging in will be Billy McKinney. He grounded out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1, no play.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. From the stretch. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. McKinney leads off first with 1 away. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The pitcher, number 43.
Keston Hiura will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Yency Almonte will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Elias Diaz is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now batting, the right fielder.
In now, Christian Yelich as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that's the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us with the traditional 7.
But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 8 and the Rockies 3. Eric Yardley gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat
The
next.
center fielder, Ryan McMahon.
He's set and the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. A little bit outside. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Good sinker there. Gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No.
1 out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Trevor Story steps in now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And now C.J. Cron. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Story is off at first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Now the 2-1. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Narvaez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The center fielder.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Next to stand in is Travis Shaw. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Daniel Vogelbach will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So stepping in is Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Brewers strand one, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So here is Chris Owings. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Chris Owings.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Here comes the 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. Once again a 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Striding in for the Rockies, Raimel Tapia, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him. Down and away, ball 1. To 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Now to bat, Billy McKinney. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
The left fielder, Billy McKinney.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. McKinney aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one yanked just foul. Now another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Daniel Robertson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. McMahon is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Yelich. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-0. Left side, but well foul.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Towards second. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. The tag, and he is out. Gotta love a play at the plate to end an inning. Here's another look. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Lindblom, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Leading up for the Rockies, the third baseman.
At the plate now, Josh Fuentes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. 1 down.
The pitcher, number 62.
Sam Hilliard steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hilliard is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Ryan McMahon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Colorado. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
8-3 tonight. Milwaukee took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Brandon Woodruff earned his 5th win of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Head to theshow.com.